I told myself I was not gonna collect the NECA Mirage line. I don't need that line. I don't got those turtles. Those turtles came out in 2008. Those original Mirage turtles cost around 600 bucks right now. I don't need a new shredder without turtles. And then NECA said, oh, you ain't got no turtles? Well, guess what? Bam, bam, bam. Why? Eastman and Laird, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4-pack, based on the Jim Lawson Return to New York style turtles. From the Return to New York comic. We're gonna get into that today, but before we do, say those magic words.
Oh, baby.
If you're a child of the 90s, you've heard about gateway drugs. They drilled that in our head as kids. And these Mirage Turtles, I gotta tell you, a little bit of a gateway drug to the Mirage line.
What problem? Drugs, bud.
All 4 Turtle Bros. Some original artwork from Kevin Eastman himself of those Return to New York Turtles. Got the Shredder clones here, a shadowy Shredder in the back, foot soldiers in the back. Just a beautiful rendition of the final battle from Return to New York. Like I said, this is new original artwork, so this is not from the comic, which is really cool to have. So here's the top of the box, logo there, bottom of the box, all the good stuff. This is who you really need to know. Randy Falk, Trevor Zammit, director, sculptor, Paul Harding does awesome work. And of course, illustration, Kevin Eastman, Stephen Marzarek of the photography. Here I am raving about the packaging. Let's give Travis hats back. Look at the side here. I mean, these choices are awesome if this is all you. Look at that. There's Leonardo, Donatello there, I'm assuming. And then here we have Raphael, Michelangelo. Back of the box right here. I mean, just beautiful, beautiful work. Comic panels. Meanwhile, turtles are kicking ass, standing together. To be continued in the future, the stuff that was going to come out has came out. Most of this is out already. Most of this will be getting reviewed on this channel.
Gateway drugs.
But we're not talking about that. Today, we're looking at these beautiful turtles right here. Oh my God. Look at this. Take a look at these things, even in the box, just the box itself. Tell me you wouldn't lie to yourself the way I lied to myself. I said, I'm not gonna do it. I did it. All right, like a fat kid on cheat day, I did it. And we're gonna open this box, but before we do, 2 things. 1, hit that like button, subscribe button, either or, those are 2 things in one. And also, say those magic words.
Oh, baby.
All right, you guys, I don't know how you guys open boxes, but I like to just peel off the little tape that's right there on the edge. I don't like to cut it in case, I don't know, you want to resell it or something. Maybe the next person who gets these might want the stickers on there. I don't know, but I probably won't sell these. I love these things too much. When you open it up, the bottom flap here has this little street scene here. So if you want to, put your figures on top here, pulled out the back panel here. We'll take a look at that right now. This is beautiful art. I mean, come on, son. This is a panel taken directly from the comic book itself, straight from the comic itself. I like to nerd out about these things. I mean, sometimes you buy toys, collectibles, figures, whatever your trigger word is. Sometimes you buy these things because they're just beautiful pieces. There's something different about knowing the backstory to things, having a connection, to the nostalgia of it, or creating new storylines and a new trigger in your mind and connecting it to it. You see it right here on their own. They're just beautiful as is without even knowing anything about it. Let me get these out of the plastic and we'll get right to it. Wow, 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 wow. All 4 Turtle Bros out of their packaging. They look great in the packaging, even better in hand. We'll start from left to right with Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo. All their accessories here. It's not a ton of accessories, but what you do get is just enough. Starting here with Leonardo, you see he has his straps for his holsters for his swords right here. The turtles in this Return to New York have a little bit of that tail. It's in there, and there's some weird panels in that book. There's a lot of detail as far as like the line work that they have. Even on the bottom of the feet has like the little line work that's right there. They could have totally skipped that. The front of their shells are, not super soft or super hard. There's a little pliability in there. They all have these bandanas that kind of drape over their side here. And they come with this extra blow in the wind bandana tail here. Get it in focus, maybe. Leonardo also comes with his swords here. If you collect turtles, you have a ton of swords, each one distinct from the other. And as NECA goes along making these swords, they seem to be getting better. This seems to be a little bit more sturdy than like say the 90s movie turtles that are out there. So let's go ahead and see how these guys fit within. Yeah, they just slide right in there nice and easy. I mean, with NECA stuff, you want to be gentle because stuff can break, man. These are figures. So let's go over articulation. We'll just do one figure because they all are pretty much the same molds as far as the body goes. The arms, you can get them up about that high. Let's see if he can grab his sword. Yep, it's just enough for him to like, you know, have a pose of grabbing his sword, and you know, you can do a little work there. 90 degrees on the elbow, the wrist action there, side to side, up and down. Not a whole lot, but you know, what are you doing with the wrist, bro? Why do you need all that movement? Articulation of the head, you can look down that much, you can look up that much, side to side. I mean, I guess technically you can turn it all the way around, but we got some exorcist turtle or something. But yeah, a lot of articulation on the head. Not looking up's not super high, but you know, I can't look up that high. So what am I talking about? All right, for the legs, get them back about that much there. And we do have a waist swivel side to side. There's a little ab crunch there. Can't go back that much, but you know, it's turtles. All right, that's enough for the articulation. Let's take a look at the rest of these turtles right quick. Here's Donatello. Now the line work on the front of the shells is a little different. Just get a little bit of different scuffs and scratches because you know they're independent. Your life isn't my life, Leo. So they get into different battles, different wars, different lines, different scratches on their stuff. So it doesn't make them distinct. The back of the shells seem to be the same as far as the line work on there, which is cool. Donatello does have his holster for his bow staff right here, which we'll take a look at the bow. This is a nice bow. Like I said, if you collect the turtles, you get a lot of different bows, and each one's kind of a little bit different than from the others. I like when they paint these straps in the middle like white. It is like a lighter brown, which, you know, it's cool, whatever. Here's Donnie, a little bit more serious. You know, he's a scientist, so a little bit more stern. He's thoughtful, he's in thought. Moving on to Raph, checking out his face here. A little bit different mold than that as well. The angry face Raph, which you got, if you're gonna make any head sculpt for a Raph, you know, make him angry too. He is. You got issues, bro. Same thing with Raph, different line work on the front of the shell, which is cool. I just noticed this. The back of the belts actually have different lines and scuffs and different wear and tear, which is cool. Just cool little detail stuff. Raph does come with some extra accessories. His size, same thing. The handle work, that same brown, very nice. It's a good size. I'm assuming these are for Raph. There's these little, you know, throwing stars. Can't have enough throwing stars. They'll probably be thrown into a bag somewhere because like that's where all my throwing stars go. Raph also comes with this hood from the Return to New York comic. After that fight with Leo, he takes off. He's a loner, you know. You can't have a full suit on. You just do a hood for some reason. He's not a seamstress. What do you expect? Let's put on this hood and check out what it looks like. Slips right on there. Nice. I mean, this hood has a lot of detail as well. It has these little like stitches in there. I don't know, it just makes it look like cloth. Really dope. I really like this. I'm probably gonna pose them with this on. I mean, kind of got to, right? Moving on to Michelangelo. Mikey does come with his nunchucks. Now, here is one, I guess, I don't know if it's a complaint, and the drawback is just kind of a bummer. Something I would like to see is like a little bit more detail on these nunchucks. Like it's just plain nunchucks, drawstring in the middle. They're not bad, but you know, when you have such great detail on the size, the handle, the size, or even, you know, Donnie's bow or Leo's swords, the handle, and then you just get these nunchucks. They're just sticks. Whatevs. Is what it is. Now we do get extra parts here for the turtles, not a ton of like hands or anything like that. You only get one set of each type of different hand. Here we have a little bit more of a like an open hand, like doing a gang sign type of turtle hand. I really don't know what this hand is for. Just you just want to pose him like he's ready. Then you got these more open palm hands right here. So if you want to be like stop. These hands for holding the side there so we can put it on Raph. You also do get this pair of closed fists. Last but not least, Raph does come with an extra arm here. It's a little bandage. He's been through some stuff. I can't say anything bad about these Mirage turtles except for this. If you're a child of the 90s, you've heard about gateway drugs. They drilled that in our head as kids. And these Mirage turtles, I gotta tell you, a little bit of a gateway drug to the Mirage line. Like I gotta get into this line now. I gotta collect the Shredder, I gotta get Zog, I gotta get all of it. Or I have it all already. What do you guys think about these turtles? Do you like them? Are y'all getting them? Do you got them? Do you got 2 pairs? Leave a comment down below. Let me know. Is there anything I left out that I didn't say? Leave that down below. We're trying to get better. Make sure we have some good, entertaining reviews here. If you want to check out my review of Michelangelo, the Wanderer, learn a little bit more about this figure, make sure to click right here. Click right here to subscribe. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time.